Good morning, y'all. How's it going? How's it going? Hope y'all are having a good morning so far, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is when you're watching this. Hazel wants to say hi. Say hi. Or not, or she can sneeze. Man, it's nasty out here today. So, today it is New Year's Eve, 2018, and I am going to make a what I eat in the day video. I'm doing a 30-day juice fast starting tomorrow, January 1st, and I'm going to go the whole month of January. So I figured, why not? This is a good time to do a what I eat in a day video, right? Because it's going to be the last day I'm eating for a while. So I might pig out. I might not. I might try to take it easy so that I'm not really, setting myself up for disaster tomorrow. But yeah, I thought it'd be a good idea to do it today. So yeah, it is 8:45 right now. I just woke up. Well, I woke up at about 8. Did my meditation, did my deep breathing practices, which are very important for me. I really believe in, starting the day off right with your mantras and everything, asking the universe for what you want, and it's amazing. If you don't do that, I definitely recommend it, and if you do, I'm sure you know how it goes down. So yeah, just did that. Now I'm about to do a little yoga session, which my living room is looking crazy right now. I'll show you a little clip of me doing. I'll record some of it, but you'll see. I have a roommate moving in, so it's a little crazy in there. But I'm gonna do some yoga, and then I'm gonna get a slight run in because I have a basketball league that's coming up that I have to get ready for, get in shape a little bit, and then yeah, we'll just go throughout the day. I gotta run around and go into town to make a juice delivery, so I'll just be bringing you guys along the way. And this might be a little boring because my New Year's resolution is to not eat past 9 and not eat past 9 and not eat before 12 noon. So I'm trying to eat in a 9-hour window. So it might be a little boring because it's going to be fast, but maybe not because you'll just see the clips. So, but the reason behind that is, I saw studies and I saw a video actually. I'll link the video down below, but that intermittent fasting, which some of you may know, is it's very beneficial to the body. But more than that, fasting or eating in a 9-hour window is apparently optimal for human health, because our digestion system or our metabolites, whatever organisms that are taking care of digestion, they work on like a 12-hour window. So, and apparently it's optimal at like 9 to 10 hours. So basically, whenever we put anything in our body, whether it be like warm lemon water, anything that has to be metabolized, and sorted to put in the body, it starts that 12-hour clock. So, if I was to drink warm lemon water right now, that lemon has to get broken down, even though it's in a liquid form, lemon water. It apparently would still have to be broken down, metabolized, and then it would start that clock. So then it's 8:45 right now, so then that means I would have to, I would want to stop eating at about 8:45. So, and if 9, that's 12 hours. So if 9 hours, I would want to stop eating by about 5:45. So I've been trying this out too recently, the last 2 weeks, and it's felt amazing when I do the 9 hours. I've just been testing with it. So I did a couple 10 hours, 11, 12, and when I did the 9 hours, I felt so much better. So going into the new year, I'm gonna make sure today is I'm definitely doing it going into the fast tomorrow. So yeah, that's my New Year's resolution too. So I'm gonna continue that even on the juice fast. I'm gonna do the same thing. So water up until noon, and then 3 meals or snacks or however my body's feeling, whatever it's telling me, and then we'll finish at 9. So yeah, I'm excited to take you guys along with me, and I hope you enjoy the video. If you can hit a like and comment down below and subscribe. If you have any questions throughout the video, drop them in the comment section. Also, if you have a New Year's resolution, I'd love to hear it. So put that in the comments too, so we can motivate each other, you know. So yeah, let's do it. Peace. Alright guys, so first thing I had was some distilled water. I did 16 ounces. Distilled water is probably the best water we can drink in the world, other than the water that's like locked inside of fruits and veggies. It's the least oxidized water in the world. So ideally you want to get it out of a distiller, and then go from the distiller straight to glass, and then lock the glass off with the top, seal it, put it in the fridge. The way I just did it with the plastic bottle, isn't optimal, but it's still a lot better than like tap water or something like that. So tap water has, like, if you know about pH, tap water has about like 250 millions or parts per million, and distilled water has like 0. So do some research on that and you'll find out that distilled water is best. So after I drank the 16 ounces of water, then I hopped into my yoga practice, as you can see here. I just did a quick yoga, kind of a basic, run through of the stretches and stuff, and just trying to get mainly my legs stretched out for that run that I was going on after this. Hey, Warrior Two-Face, yeah. And you'll see me fall here in a minute too, or stumble. So I was gonna go on a run, but I just went outside and it was coming down pretty hard. So I just came back. I'm gonna hop on the computer and do some work. Maybe this will be better lighting. And sip on some water. I'm gonna drink another 16 ounces of water, so that'll be 32 ounces of water so far, a quart. And this is my living room that I was gonna tell you about. A little packed. So what's up, guys? We're back. Just got out the shower. Gotta give the good wig a little shake. So it is now 12 o'clock, so now the fun comes. We get to start eating. So first thing I'm gonna do is have a smoothie bowl, because I'm getting ready to actually head out to make some juice deliveries. So I'm gonna be away from the house, so I want to make sure that I fill up. That way the whole time I'm out, I'm energized and I'm not getting hungry or anything like that. So what I'm gonna do is make a banana blueberry hemp protein powder shake or smoothie, and then I'm gonna make it pretty thick. So I'm gonna put just a little bit of water, and so that way the base is like a yogurt, and then I'm gonna top it with some shredded coconut and another banana. So I've been working on my food combining, so I don't want to I used to put like hemp seeds on my smoothie bowl, but looking at the food chart, the food combining chart, it doesn't work really well for digestion with seeds and fruits and stuff like that. I mean, it's not going to kill you, but just trying to be the best I can be. So alright guys, so here I was taking apart my bananas. I like to peel them from the bottom. It's a little bit easier for me to get into them. That's how the monkeys do it anyway, so gotta follow what they do, right? They're the stronger ones. Yeah, so I did 3 of the bananas. I really like them frozen like this. They give it that cold taste and temperature to it with the blender. You know, if you have a Vitamix, you know the blender can speed up to pretty high speeds, so it kind of warms up the ingredients sometimes. So it's nice to have it the bananas frozen and the berries frozen to keep it cold. It makes it like perfect temperature. So I added the blueberries and then the hemp protein powder. That was just the distilled water right there. Blueberries are great antioxidant foods. Bananas are loaded in potassium. Excuse me. The hemp powder is a complete protein. It has all 9 amino acids. Hemp seeds are really good too. Sometimes, like I was saying, I would put those on top of the smoothie bowl, but I'm trying to, watch my food combining. So, but hemp seeds are great, as far as just taking them straight. Sometimes I'll just look at that. That looks great. Sometimes I'll take the hemp seeds and just eat them straight though. But yeah. So went and blended that up, and then here's the pour. You can see it's like nice and creamy, and not, so much as a smoothie. I mean, it's still, somewhat like a smoothie, but you can tell it's a little thicker, which is nice for the smoothie bowl. You can get a little scoop in and not have it like running off like water. And then I went and did one banana, and these bananas were actually pretty big. I got them from a local food giveaway. They were doing some food giveaways for the homeless, and I went to volunteer. So I went to sign up to volunteer, and when I was there, they said, go ahead and grab whatever you want. And just because there was a couple black spots, as you can see on the banana peel, everybody left the bananas. So I ended up leaving with 125 bananas. So I put them all in the freezer. So I think I'll be good for smoothies for a while. Yeah, so chop that guy up. I like to do mine in half like that. Makes it so it seems like I have more in the bowl when I'm scooping when I cut them in half like that. And then after the bananas, I did a little bit of the coconut, shredded coconut, which is a great fat source, healthy fat source. And again, the bananas have the potassium, and then we have the vitamins in the blueberries and the antioxidants there, and protein. So we get some fats from the coconut, protein from the hemp, some carbs from the banana as well, potassium, some vitamins from the blueberries. So pretty overall solid meal here. Getting a lot of what I need, and yeah. Guess I have to show you my first bite, right? Do the taste test. So here we go. Let me get some coconut and some banana. Nice little scoop there. I don't know if I was just in the frame right there, sorry. Oh yeah, that's a good scoop now. Let's see. Man, these foods are amazing. There's no other way to put it. They just fill you up with so much life. And then, especially, not having anything till 12. I'm not hungry or anything, but just not having anything and then putting that inside your body, just the way your body responds, it's just like, It's awesome. Living foods is the way to go, baby. I'll see y'all in the next clip. So before I go out on my delivery, I wanted to make a little plug for my juice company real quick. I crushed that smoothie bowl, by the way. I was going to show you the last bite before I realized I was already done with it. But yeah, so I wanted to show you some of my juice, and if you haven't seen it before, haven't had any, I'm about to make this delivery. So one of my customers wanted a maximum health package. That is this one right here. You get an apple juice, a beauty juice, which is pineapple, cucumber, celery, mint, cilantro. Got a liver tonic, sweet red, which is just red grapes. My flagship green drink, protein juice. I got a dreamsicle, hydrator, which is watermelon and lime, lemonade, beauty, old school, and the carrot juice. So, yep, just wanted to give you a little quick peek at that if you haven't seen it before. And I ship nationwide. It usually gets there typically in 1 to 3 days. If you're on the East Coast, it's usually 1 to 2. And yeah, it's 100% raw, unpasteurized, no additives, no preservatives, gluten-free, dairy-free, you know, real living juice it's transformed my health. So if you're looking for, you know, to make a change in your life as far as your health and your diet, then definitely I think juicing is a great place to start. So yeah, I'm gonna get this boxed up and then I'm gonna head out, and I will see you guys in a bit. What's up, guys? Just got back from my juice delivery. Had a great conversation with one of my customers too. We talked about chi energy cultivation, which was pretty awesome. Kind of had to do with the how basically, you know, that we're all energetic beings, you know. So the energy that flows throughout us is very important to us, you know, thriving in the physical world, you know. So and how to cultivate that energy was by using, you know, food to nourish the body, to keep it clean and flowing correctly, the sun to bring in energy, and then also get energy from the ground, from Mother Nature, and then, you know, oxygen is another form that will keep the blood flowing. So the food will keep the blood clean and fill it with micronutrients, macronutrients. The oxygen pumps the blood, and then, you know, you get the energy from the sun and then Mother Nature. So it was pretty cool conversation. But yeah, after that I went and did a little food haul for my last meal today. I decided that, you know, listening to my body, I had planned to do a juice slash milk, Guerilla milk, for lunch, and then do a salad at night. But my body was telling me do the salad now, juice at night. So I went and got some stuff to make my absolute favorite salad. It is a kind of like a Western type salad. It's green leaf lettuce, avocados, corn, tomatoes, sweet potato, and a cashew cheese, cashew red pepper cheesy like dressing. So check it out. This is what I got. So I always like to get my stuff, you know, fresh out of the bag, but I had to stop by Walmart because it was the closest place. So I got a green leaf lettuce. I got some avocados here. They're nice and soft, ready to go. I got one sweet potato, some mixed colored tomatoes, which I never saw this with some green ones, so I was excited about that. And then I got my corn ready. Cashew, this is going to be for the dressing right here. So I got some, you just throw this all in your Vitamix, and so you got some cashews, which I'll be soaking for a couple minutes before I put them in there. Some peppers for the flavor, sweeten it up a little bit, and some pink Himalayan salt, and then lemon juice, and that all blended up will make a nice creamy dressing. I also got some coconut water at the store to get ready for tomorrow, which will be great. But yeah, my body was telling me to do the salad now, and then, you know, I kind of just fell in place that, you know, I'll do the juice tonight right before my fast, right? So gotta always listen to the body, listen to that little voice in there. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready to make this, and I'll throw some B-roll film of that so you can see me making it, and have this recipe for yourself. And yeah, just riding on smooth today. This is a day in the life of what I eat. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Peace. Alright, so for the salad, since I went ahead and did that first, you can see me here peeling the sweet potato. And I know this video is titled what I eat in a day as a raw vegan. So, you know, I wouldn't essentially cook any of my food, but a sweet potato I do cook. The reason behind that is because sweet potato is one of the only foods in the world that doesn't lose its nutritional value when cooked. Why, I have no idea. I'm not one of the experts, but that's just what the doctors are saying and stuff like that. So the health doctors and the health gurus and the ones that have done the research and done the studies, the tests and stuff. So apparently it doesn't lose any of the mineral value, the vitamins. So I choose to cook that, but that's pretty much the only food I cook that I can think of right now. I don't really cook anything else. So I went ahead and peeled it and then diced it up into cubes, and then I went and left some larger slices over there to eat after I finished the salad, which I actually ended up only eating like 2 of them. I gave the rest to my dog, but so that was the sweet potato. And I forgot to put those pieces on there, so went back and put those on, and then threw them in the oven on about 375, and they only take like 10 minutes. I just like them warmed up a little bit, and then I actually tossed them in extra virgin olive oil and a little bit of garlic and salt. But I do put the olive oil on after, because you don't want to cook oil, because then it turns into a very complex food to break down. So next I did the green leaf lettuce that I got. Preferably, again, I would like to get it fresh, from the produce section. Well, I guess you get all lettuce from the produce section, but out of the bag is what I meant to say. So here I'm rinsing it. It had some dirt on it still, so I went ahead and rinsed that, and it was actually a pretty big head of lettuce after I took it out the bag, and it expanded and everything, so made for a nice filling salad. So here I went ahead and started chopping it up, and I like to chop my greens, my leafy greens, whatever the base is going to be, up really fine, so that way it's not like I'm getting huge big leaves when I'm taking a scoop out of my salad. I don't like that, so I dice them up really small, so when I take a scoop, it's like I get a little bit of everything. So I did one layer here, so I put just half of the head into the bottom of the bowl, and then I started doing these tomatoes, and then there's one that wasn't looking so good, so I just ate it. I really like these mixed colored tomatoes too. They give a variety of flavor instead of just having the same cherry red in there. Gives it a little bit of a kick, a little bit of a twist. So I did about half of the tomatoes and put those on with the first layer. Then we have the avocado, of course. Can't leave the avocado out, right? Excuse me. So we had so we're getting all of our iron from our leafy greens. We're getting a bunch of minerals from the greens, some folate, vitamins all around the board. And then with the tomatoes, we're getting some potassium. Those are great for potassium. The avocado, we have some healthy fats there, of course, and a little bit of protein. Avocados are great for, putting that thin layer around all of our organs. That's what the healthy fat kind of does. It wraps that clear layer of fat around our organs, protecting anything from getting into them. There you see me throwing some corn on there. It's looking good so far. Nice. And then went ahead and chopped the rest of this salad, or the leafy greens, the green leaf. It's coming along nice. Went ahead and filled that up. Started the second layer, and then I actually realized that I wasn't able to put the sweet potato in there. I had to wait till that was finished, so I put the lettuce off to the side. Went ahead and put that in a container to the side. So then I went and started the dressing. So got a mixed assortment of peppers here. I actually used all of the red peppers that I had in the previous dressing I made. I usually only use red peppers, but this was actually the first time that I used orange and yellow peppers for the dressing. But it came out actually, I don't know if it's just because I love the dressing so much and I hadn't had it in about a week that it tasted good. But I think I like this one better than the red pepper one. So it was about a cup or two. If we would have threw those peppers in a cup, it would have been probably about a cup or two of peppers. And then I did 1 cup of the cashews and then the juice from 1 lemon. And if you don't have one of these tools I'm about to pull out, it comes in handy. It's really nice, but it's a lemon squeezer or a lime squeezer, orange squeezer, whatever you want to call it. What up, y'all? My camera battery died. Sorry about that. But I'm back, and I got the salad all made up. So here's what it looks like. And that thing is big, let me tell you. That's a big old salad, and I got the salad dressing done. I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good. So without further ado, let's top it off, and then I'm going to get to eating. My favorite salad right here. And we got about enough for 1 more small salad, so I'll throw that in a mason jar, vacuum seal it, and use that for another time. Oh yeah, can't forget the taste test. Let me see. Get a big old nice chunk with everything. Oh yeah. People say, how are you going to get filled up on a vegan diet? They have no idea. Or maybe you do if you're vegan. Mwah. What up, guys? We back for the last meal of the day, and I'm excited about this one. This is about to be the Guerilla milk, the famous Guerilla milk, which has been made famous by a guy named Lou Corona. Give him a search if you have some time. The guy is about 67, 70 years old, and he looks about 30. And he could do planks for like 4 minutes long. But he's a raw foodist. He's a health guy, and he's been eating raw foods for like 45 years or something like that. 40 plus years for sure. So, but this is his drink, and what it is green juice and nut-based milk. So I'll tell you what's in each one of them. So this is my favorite green juice right here. It is cucumber and celery as the base, and then parsley, kale, apple, lemon, ginger. So the cucumber and the celery are kind of the thick greens. You get some sodium from the celery in there, which is, celery is great for your bones and your blood circulation. Cucumber is a great beauty food. It's very alkalizing to the body, so there's a bunch of vitamins and minerals in there that are good for the skin, the hair, the nails, making your skin strong, making your hair strong and stuff like that. Same with your nails. And then the herbs, the parsley and the kale, or leafy greens, whatever you want to call them. The kale is loaded with minerals, of course, has vitamin A and K in it, and then parsley is a great blood purifier, so it goes in there and it cleanses the blood real good, and gets it, back to that pure state, instead of having some toxins on it. If we may eat some meat here and there or something that might make our blood toxic, the parsley will go in and clean it up. So and then you got the apple for a little bit of flavor, and then of course the apple is one of the most amazing foods in the world, so you get some benefits there. And then excuse me, and then you got your lemon, which is a great sweeper. Citrus is great for like sweeping things out of the body, right? And it's also alkalizing, even though it's said that lemon is acidic. Once it gets into the body, there's these they're called alkaline forming foods. So some foods aren't alkaline until they get into the body. They form alkaline once they get in. But do some research on that. You'll find out about that. And then also citrus is loaded with vitamin C, right? Citrus is great for energy, has those natural sugars in it. And ginger is an anti-inflammatory, so it's kind of like the overall powerhouse, which is why I call this the greenhouse on my website for the juice that I sell, because this is the exact green juice that I sell, by the way. So yeah, so you're getting a bunch of vitamins, you're getting a bunch of minerals, you're getting, you know, those those micronutrients that, you know, in juice form are bioavailable to the blood, you know, to our cells like that, because it's in juice, so it's already broken down. I know, like I mentioned earlier today, it has to be metabolized still, but it doesn't need to be digested. So like 90% of the work is already done. So once you drink this, you can get, you know, you literally can get instant energy sometimes. So this is amazing. Green juice is just, you know, phenomenal. It's incredible. You can go on and on about green juice. So this has all the micronutrients, and then this has all the macronutrients. So the proteins, carbs, and fats are all in here. So what's in this is coconut. It's coconut almond milk. So it's coconuts, almonds. Sometimes I will put dates, but I didn't put dates. But coconut water, coconut meat, and raw soaked almonds, soaked for about 24 hours. And then 1 second, the dog is trying to come inside. I know it's raining, I know. So where was I? So the ingredients: coconuts, water, coconut meat, and then almonds, soak them for 24 hours, and then I put a little bit of cinnamon and vanilla in there to flavor it up. So, and this tastes so good. Talk about, like, you know, milk is addicting and stuff. You taste this, you're not gonna want regular milk anymore. Trust me. So soaking the almonds is a very big part of this whole entire drink being even, you know, soaking the almonds lets this drink do what it's, you know, supposed to do to the body. Like, the reason it's so healthy and beneficial to us is because it has those macros that I mentioned, the proteins, carbs, and fats, but most of that comes from the almonds. So there's all three in almonds, right? There's protein, carbs, and fats, but there's so all nuts and seeds, some of you may know this, they have enzyme inhibitors, digestive enzyme inhibitors on them. So that's why you can leave an almond and certain nuts, you know, on the shelf for years, you know, and they won't go bad, because they have that shell on it, that inhibitor on there that doesn't let anything get in. So no, you know, it's not active, I guess. So when you soak it for 24 hours, you'll see, if you do this after soaking it, if you let it sit on the shelf for a couple days, it'll start molding. So that just says right there, you know, once you soak it, then those inhibitors, those digestive enzyme inhibitors are released. They is what it's, you know, the studies, or what it's shown to do, what the, you know, the health gurus have found out after doing this. You soak your nuts and seeds, and then those inhibitors are gone. So now it's active. It's an active live food. And then it's much more easy to digest, because those inhibitors are gone. You don't have to, if you eat nuts and seeds sometimes raw or without soaking them, you might, you know, realize that it takes a while to digest them, and it might, you know, cause some stoppage up in the system, and you get a little bloated because it doesn't digest, and if you eat it with other food. But, you know, if you soak them, it's a lot easier to digest them. Our body doesn't have to create those enzymes to digest them, because when you get the inhibitors off, then the enzymes in the food are already there to break it down. So it doesn't need it. Our body doesn't need to create enzymes, because it'll take it from the food, along with the ones that we already have, right? So soaking the almonds is very big for this, and then blending the almonds into milk makes it into that liquid form again. So even if we do Soak them. It's still a lot harder to digest them than it would be in this form, because it's a nut, it's a seed. You know, it's very hard. It's a hard substance. So soaking them makes it a lot easier. Blending it makes it easier. And then if you want to take it a step further, you can culture nuts and seeds, which is one of the best things you could do. You know, it's amazing once you culture nuts and seeds, because it's kind of like juicing them, because everything is bioavailable, but culturing them makes it, you know, it metabolizes it even further. You know, you add some probiotics after you would do something like this, maybe not as much water, so it's thicker, like a yogurt, for example, and then you add some probiotics in there, and the probiotics will go and break the protein, carbs, and fats down even further to amino acids, fatty acids, and glucose, right? So yeah. So with that being said, this is this is like a complete meal right here. You get, it's so powerful, this drink, and that's why they call it gorilla milk, because, you know, gorillas are one of the strongest animals on the planet, you know, and all they do is really eat greens and nuts and seeds all day. So, and they're our closest, you know, relative in out of all the species. So it would make sense, you know, that this is a very good drink for us. But yeah, you got the macros here with this, and then you get the micros, so you get the protein, carbs, fats, and then you get all your vitamins and minerals. So it's just a complete meal, a complete, you know, just a complete, like, drink, whatever you want to call it. It's just got everything you need in it, right? So it's definitely gonna be able to fill me up tonight and keep me satisfied. And it's also 8:18, and I'm really a little bit full still from earlier, but I'm just gonna try to get this in before 9 o'clock. So we're gonna go ahead and do it. So let's, without further ado, I vacuum seal my mason jars. There's a tool. I don't know if you guys, some of you might be able, this might be useful for you guys. I'll show you. This is what I use to vacuum seal my mason jars. I found it on Amazon a while back, but now I can't find it anymore. I was trying to recommend it to some friends, but you'll hear it when I pop this right now. So that was because all the air was sucked out. So what you do is, I'll do it on this one. You put this on. If you could find this anywhere, this would be a good pickup. But you put this on the top of it, and it's just like a little suction thing with a hole in there. And you set this over top of the lid without the ringer. And then you take this and you put it on the hole and then pull. And you could probably hear the little popping. You hear that, right? So now, when you take this off, now this is, you'll see it's down, and you could just, and it's sucked. All the air is sucked out, so now it won't oxidize as fast. This has been sitting for like 2 to 3 days, and I know it's gonna taste brand new, like I just made it. And then there you go. Just like in the stores when you pop something and it gives you that nice sound. Also, I hope you can see this, but this is how you can tell you have real juice right there. The separation of the water in the fruits and vegetables, and then those micronutrients, and that's actually the purest water you can get in the world. But we'll talk about that on the distilled water video that I said I was going to mention. So since this is so good, I always take a sip of this first. Oh my gosh, you guys gotta make that. I'm gonna do a recipe video so you can make that. And let's get this guy mixed in. Let's go fast with it. Oh man, I didn't even sip any of the green juice. Give it a little mix up. Let me pull you guys in. And that's what she looks like. Nice and light green. And let's have the taste test. Let's do it. Cheers. Oh man, I'm not even gonna have any left. Wow. Instant energy, like I said. It's perfect taste too. It has that bitterness that I like. I like bitter tasting things now. My taste buds have changed. Hello. Hello. Say hi. Say hi to the people. I like bitter tasting things. Being raw for a while now, my taste buds have changed. No, you can't have any. I'm sorry. Let me finish this video real quick. I know I love you. I'll give you a snack in a second. Sit. Good girl. Stay. So it has the perfect bitterness to it, and then also like the perfect creaminess, and then the sweetness from the coconut. And yeah, I didn't mention that the coconut meat carries some fat in there as well, and then the coconut water, you have electrolytes. So it's really just a complete meal, and it tastes amazing too, with the bitterness and the sweetness mixed in there. You could kind of taste all of it. So it's a great mix, and then it gives you everything you need to feel good, satisfied, and then you don't have any digestion to do too, so you won't feel heavy afterwards. You won't be sleeping on the couch. So very, very powerful, the Guerilla milk. Check it out. You can check, just search Lou Corona on Lou Corona, or just search Guerilla milk, and it'll pop up right on YouTube. And I'll actually link the video below so you guys can see that. So I know I'm gonna show you attention in a second. But yeah, thanks guys so much for hanging out with me today. I had fun doing this video, and I look forward to doing more. And if you're interested in doing a juice fast with me, I'm going through January 1st all the way through the 30th, and you can hit me up on like Instagram, Julian's _Juicebox. I'll leave it in the description. And yeah, if you could also like and comment on the video. I know I said that before, but gotta say it again. And subscribe, please. Trying to get this message, these healthy messages out to as many people as we can, and grow this community of all of us, right? So thanks again for sharing the day with me, and I wish you nothing but peace, blessings, and ultimate health. And I hope that all of your resolutions, I hope you hit them. You know, I don't want to say I hope they come true or anything. I just hope that you go after them and get them, right? So I guess I'll see y'all on the next video. Alright, as always, peace, love, and light, baby. Is it the end of the world? I know. I'm gonna show you some loving, Ice Clear. You're just so cute. Say bye. Say bye, everybody.